Tonight's film, although edited for television, deals with street gang warfare and contains scenes of violence which may not be suitable for young viewers. Parental discretion is advised. Tonight,
I want the people to know that the warriors were there.
An ABC premiere presentation.
Who are the warriors?
What happens when the toughest kids in New York City join forces
Send the word.
to stop one gang?
I want them all. I want all the warriors. I want them alive if possible, if not wasted.
But nobody stops the warriors.
Katie, what have you done to my house?
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. It's never smelled this clean before.
That's the Pine Sol signal. That fresh scent tells the world your house is more than clean.
How come?
Pine Sol does more than just clean. Pine Sol Cleaner Disinfectant cuts through grease, kills household germs and odors, and leaves a fresh scent.
It shows you've cleaned the grease and killed the germs.
The Pine Sol signal tells the world your house is more than clean.
My doctor said no aspirin. With this headache, I guess I'll take Tylenol.
Take 3.
3 tablets?
No, Anacin 3. It's 100% aspirin-free.
I didn't know Anacin 3 is aspirin-free. I've got a choice.
Right. Like Tylenol, Anacin 3 is 100% aspirin-free and contains the most effective aspirin-free pain reliever you can buy.
Feeling better? Headache's gone. Thanks to Anacin 3.
Anacin 3, 100% aspirin-free.
Why do you insist on Preparation H?
When you find something that you like and that works for you, you don't want to switch. I am not interested in experimenting anymore. I've tried other products and always come back to Preparation H.
Doctor-recommended Preparation H often gives temporary relief from pain and itch flare-ups, even helps shrink swelling of inflamed hemorrhoidal tissues.
My medicine cabinet only has Preparation H. Preparation H is super.
Preparation H relieves pain and itch, even helps shrink swelling.
Last year, European experts voted this Renault Car of the Year. Now, American experts agree. They named the American-built Renault Alliance Motor Trend's 1983 Car of the Year. Alliance was judged for styling and design, quality and comfort, performance and dollar value. Renault Alliance 1983 Car of the Year. European technology now built in America. 11.9% financing now available on new Jeep, Renault, and American Motors models.
Your hair is a lot like you are. It has its good days and its bad days.
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
Oil-free finesse, the conditioner you control with time. Use it a few seconds for light conditioning or a few minutes for deep conditioning. The longer you leave it on, the more it conditions.
'Cause sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
Once again, Denny's Grand Slam breakfast is at the remarkably low price of $1.99. And just look at all you get. 2 large fresh eggs, 2 juicy sausage legs, 2 strips of sizzling bacon, and 2 pancakes with hot syrup and butter. The Grand Slam breakfast, once again at the remarkably low price of $1.99 this month at Denny's, where you'll like our prices and you'll love our food 24 hours a day.
Experience the 1983 Mazda GLC. A unique front-wheel drive economy car with new, unusually comfortable seats. 5-speed overdrive, split fold-down rear seats, and radial tires. Mazda GLC. Its performance may surprise you, but its outstanding value should be no surprise at all. The more you look, the more you like the Mazda experience.
There's something you don't know about Atari video games.
Are you kidding? He knows everything.
Everything?
He's the best at Berserk, sensational at Star Raiders, and he scores at least 1 million in Defender.
At least. But do you know you can get an Atari video game cartridge free? Buy 2 of these great hits, and Atari will send you any one of these great games free.
He didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Buy 2 now. Get 1 free.
Tuesday.
Secret is out.
Junie and Chachi return with a big surprise for the Cunninghams on Happy Days. Then Carmine's all choked up about a date with Squiggy's sister.
What's the matter? Cold feet? No, ugly face.
Laverne and Shirley. Tuesday.
The Warriors, tonight's ABC Friday night movie, will continue in a moment.
High performance is electrifying.
Go for it.
High performance is explosive. High performance is ecstasy.
Okay, get out now.
If you got it.
Join the high performance team.
This Wednesday.
Paul Majors, San Diego's only anchor reporter. Soon after his arrival at Channel 10, it was clear that Paul had what it takes to become a lead anchor in San Diego. His sensitive reporting and personal desire to communicate accurately are found in his reports from the field and from the anchor desk. Whether Paul's high in Sky 10 or hard at work on an in-depth Nightcast extra report, he knows the news because he covers it. Paul Majors with Carol LeBeau, 10 News Nightcast at 11.
An operation to help you live longer on Nightcast.
And now we continue with The Warriors.
High prices have turned the great European cars away from you. Now Renault brings the price of European technology down to earth. Introducing Renault Alliance with the rear wheels behind the rear seat to ride 5 comfortably and for extra legroom. Renault Alliance, European technology built in America. $55.95. 11.9% financing now available on new Jeep, Renault, and American Motors models.
How do I feel? Miserable. My nose is stuffed up, my sinus is hurt. I can't breathe.
Get Duration Nasal Spray and get your mind off your nose for up to 12 hours. Duration helps you breathe freely with the longest-lasting nasal decongestant you can get. And Duration goes to work fast.
How's my stuffy nose? Great! Thanks to Duration.
Duration Nasal Spray. Get your mind off your nose for up to 12 hours.
You used to see pain relievers that looked like this. Well, here's a first from St. Joseph. Maximum strength pain relief that looks like this. New St. Joseph aspirin-free tablets for adults. Maximum strength pain relief with tamper indicators outside and 40 individually safety-sealed tablets inside. So when you want maximum strength pain relief, get new St. Joseph aspirin-free tablets for adults. It's fast relief with safety first.
Wait!
Get a little closer.
Thanks.
Don't be shy. Get a little closer with Arid Extra Dry.
To get close, I trust Arid. Only Arid has a patent on this formula that fights wetness. No leading deodorant spray stops odor better. And Arid also has a baby fresh scent that's, baby fresh on you.
Last stop.
So soon?
Get a little closer.
Arid Baby Fresh scent, tough on wetness and odor.
Baby fresh on you.
Next Friday after Benson. They're courageous.
Is there one of you here, just one who has enough guts to volunteer to jump with me today?
No, sir.
Or sort of courageous.
And do you want to know why?
No, sir.
But definitely outrageous. They're at ease. They premiere next Friday after Benson.
I can dig it.
This is a testimonial for Bausch & Lomb soft contacts. I wear them at work. Fact is, with my eyesight, I couldn't work without them. Bausch & Lomb contacts give me great vision, even out of the corner of my eye. They're so comfortable, I forget I'm wearing them. But I sure count on them to help me make catches like this. And if I'm dumped, I can count on them to stay put. Ask your eye care professional about Bausch & Lomb soft contacts. You'll be glad you did.
The critics are in love with Lovesick. Vincent Canby of the New York Times says Dudley Moore is back, doing what he does best. Time magazine calls it a hit. Gene Shalit calls it a winning, witty, wonderful romantic comedy.
I can't treat you anymore.
What?
I'm in love with you.
Dudley Moore, Elizabeth McGovern, Lovesick, rated PG. Now playing. Check newspapers for a theater near you.
This is an update from 10 News Nightcast.
Good evening, I'm Paul Majors with Carol LeBeau. Another salvo in the oil price war was fired today, and if the threat is carried through, it may mean more good news for consumers. Today, Britain warned OPEC not to drop its prices below $30 a barrel. That's the current price of England's North Sea oil. British officials say if OPEC does lower its prices below $30 a barrel, Britain will cut its prices in an all-out price war. There was no response today from OPEC ministers.
The Queen of England is on her way to San Diego tonight. Just about now, the royal yacht Britannia should be cruising somewhere off Baja. At 11 on 10 News Nightcast, we'll bring you up to date on preparations for the royal visit. And then, beginning around 8 tomorrow morning, 10 News brings you regular live reports throughout the day on the royal visit. We'll begin with Sky 10 as the Britannia appears off San Diego and continue with close-up coverage of all the Queen's official activities. Stay with us tonight and tomorrow for full coverage of the royal visit. Now this.
I'm Bill Griffith, inviting you to join me on the next Eye on San Diego as we broadcast live from Queen Elizabeth's yacht, the Britannia. Help us welcome the Queen Saturday at 7:30 on 10.
So don't forget our coverage of the royal visit tomorrow and tonight. We'll be back at 11 with 10 News Nightcast with more on the royal visit. So please join us then.
This is ABC.
After a busy day, it's time to wind down and catch your breath. Wind down with Lipton Herbal Tea. A blend of natural herbs, spices, and fruit, and no caffeine. It's soothing, delicious. Wind down and relax. There's no caffeine. Lipton Herbal Tea in gentle orange, almond pleasure, cinnamon apple. Enjoy one and wind down. Delicious.
May Company introduces the next step in home video entertainment, the brand new Fisher 515, a home video recorder with the latest features at an exceptional price. For only $4.99, you get soft touch controls and 24-hour programming. For only $4.99, you get an 8-function remote control with pause, forward, and reverse scanning. All this for only $499. Now at the May Company, featuring the largest selection of Fisher in Southern California.
KGTV FM rocks 10 this Saturday at 11:30.
You won't believe your eyes. The snappy new Canons are here. Canon Crisp, Canon Clear. A snap to use. Each shot a prize. You won't believe your eyes. Canon Quality Photography. And the price, a nice surprise. The snappy new Canons are here. 35 millimeter. Crisp and clear. You're in for a snappy surprise. You won't believe your eyes.
This is the arcade experience. We're ColecoVision, and we bring the arcade experience home. With arcade graphics, like Donkey Kong with multiple screens, just like the arcade game. Arcade controls, joystick, fire, and jump buttons. Arcade games, like Turbo, Cosmic Avenger, Venture, with 15 screens. And Zaxxon, games that let you have the arcade experience. Now you can bring the arcade experience home because your vision is our vision. ColecoVision.
I'm sorry, Mr. Brady. What's that?
It's my new Dristan display.
Big Dristan tablet?
Right. It explains 6612. See? Dristan has a yellow layer to relieve these 6 symptoms. But unlike some medicines that stop at 6, Dristan also has a white layer to relieve these 6 symptoms.
6612. I'll try Dristan. Mr. Brady, you were right. I feel great.
Dristan makes a big difference. Dristan relieves 12 cold symptoms.
What's Tampax got the other has not?
What?
A kind of protection you won't find in the next brand.
Okay, but what makes Tampax protection so special?
Tampax understands a woman's body, combines 3-way protection with better comfort, better than the next brand.
3-way protection and better comfort. Terrific!
Right. It's the protection and comfort more women choose than all other brands put together.
It's such a comfort.
Tampax protection.
Carol LeBeau, fast becoming a top San Diego newscaster. Whether reporting in the field or anchoring, Carol's ability to present the good news with the bad is easy to watch. Her Staying Healthy feature is recognized for excellence, and her special touch can be seen on the exclusive Nightcast Extra reports. Carol's generous support of many community events includes charity runs and telethons. Carol LeBeau, co-anchoring 10 News Nightcast with Paul Majors. You'll like what you see.
Look at me now. I'm thin. I'm wearing designer jeans.
Karen Underdog has lost weight with maximum strength control. The control diet plan works, and with no stimulant.
If you eat less, you lose weight, and Control helped me to eat less. Control works without the use of stimulants.
Control contains no caffeine, only the strongest, most effective appetite suppressant available without prescription.
Control has become my best friend because it's helped me become thin again.
Want to lose weight without stimulant? Take Maximum Strength Control.
High prices have turned the great European cars away from you. Now Renault brings the price of European technology down to earth. Introducing Renault Alliance with the rear wheels behind the rear seat to ride 5 comfortably and for extra legroom. Renault Alliance, European technology built in America. $55.95. 11.9% financing now available on new Jeep, Renault, and American Motors models.
High performance is electrifying.
Go for it.
High performance is explosive.
Get out now.
High performance is high energy. If you got it.
Join the high performance team.
This Wednesday.
Tonight's movie, The Warriors, will continue in a moment.
Saturday. An arsonist is out of control and wants to burn T.J. Hooker. Then the crew puts their heads together to make an American out of Charo on the Love Boat. And Lou Rawls goes back in time and the music gets too hot to handle Fantasy Island.
Tomorrow. Now, with a look at what's coming up on 10 News Nightcast, here's Paul Majors.
For the first time in the 30-year reign of Queen Elizabeth, she's visiting San Diego, and the city is getting ready to roll out the red carpet. We'll show you how a city makes itself fit for a queen and how the royal visit is shaking up the San Diego fashion business. Also, there's a controversial play in San Diego tonight in which the actors take off their clothes and the audience is invited to do the same. We sent Bree Walker. She'll have a report. Join us all right here for Nightcast.
A fine wine is a perfect balancing of taste. So is a fine dinner. New Le Menu. Each Le Menu has 3 carefully orchestrated foods, like beef sirloin tips in mushroom and wine gravy, seasoned O'Brien potatoes, and broccoli with cheddar cheese sauce. Le Menu frozen dinners from Swanson. So extraordinary, you dare serve them with a vintage wine.
It's Dollar Days at the San Diego Stadium Swap Meet this Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. All sellers only $1 admission to sell, and shoppers take advantage and save at this huge Swap Meet event, the San Diego Stadium Swap Meet.
Coverage begins Saturday morning on 10. And now we continue with The Warriors.
Experience the 1983 Mazda GLC sedan. A luxurious front-wheel drive economy car with contoured bucket seats, 5-speed overdrive, versatile split fold-down rear seats, and almost unbelievable trunk space. GLC sedan. Its performance is unexpected, but its value is just what you've come to expect from Mazda. The more you look, the more you like the Mazda experience.
I like to feel fresh. Fresh as a country lane after a spring shower. I like to feel fresh and confident. It's simple with Summer's Eve, the most convenient disposable douche you can buy. This exclusive one-piece unit means there's nothing to assemble, and it's available in 2 fragrances, or vinegar and water, the solution doctors recommend. With Summer's Eve, freshness has never been simpler.
Now
Now, get pictures of every cousin.
Everyone, Grandma? Glad I just put the Energizer in here.
Of all leading battery brands, nothing outlasts the Energizer from Ever-Ready. Nothing outsnaps it. Nothing outadds, outwalks, outplays, outtapes, outshines, outlasts it. Nothing.
Now meet with each grandchild.
No problem. With the Energizer.
Energizer, energize your life.
Long life.
Energize me!
Your hair is a lot like you are. It has its good days and its bad days.
Sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
Oil-free Finesse, the conditioner you control with time. Use it a few seconds for light conditioning or a few minutes for deep conditioning. The longer you leave it on, the more it conditions.
'Cause sometimes you need a little finesse. Sometimes you need a lot.
Sunday.
That, Mr. Houston, is an extraterrestrial being.
If you say so. Seeing is believing when Matt Houston encounters the unknown. Then the special effects genius of Star Wars brings his magic to television. Lee Majors, Hal Linden, Starflight, the plane that couldn't land.
Smell those fresh roasted peanuts.
Oh, nothing can penetrate this stuffy nose.
Oh, this can.
Hall's Methylictus?
Uh-huh, with vapor action. Hall's vapor action has the power to penetrate deep into clogged nasal passages to help your stuffy nose feel clearer, while Hall soothes your throat to help you cough.
Hey, that's great.
The peanuts?
No, the Halls.
Oh.
For penetrating relief, get Hall's vapor action. And try sugar-free Halls, too.
Search presents The Encounter. You never know when you're going to wind up face-to-face with someone. With Search, you're always ready.
Oh, I must be in the cabin next door.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Only Search has a great taste plus a glistening drop of Retsin and a fresh, clean flavor to get your breath fresh enough to go face-to-face.
So what are you doing for the rest of the cruise?
Spending it with the girl next door.
Search regular and sugar-free for breath that's face-to-face fresh. There's something you don't know about Atari video games.
Are you kidding? He knows everything.
Everything?
He's the best at Berserk, sensational at Star Raiders, and he scores at least 1 million in Defender.
At least. But do you know you can get an Atari video game cartridge free? Buy 2 of these great hits, and Atari will send you any one of these great games free.
He didn't know that.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Buy 2 now. Get 1 free.
European experts voted this Renault Car of the Year. Now American experts agree. They named the American-built Renault Alliance Motor Trend's 1983 Car of the Year. Alliance was judged for styling and design, quality and comfort, performance and dollar value. Renault Alliance 1983 Car of the Year. European technology now built in America. 11.9% financing now available on new Jeep, Renault, and American Motors models.
A new round of McCarthyism. We'll talk about that with Roy Cohn tonight on Nightline.
Coming next week to ABC, 3 exciting new series premieres. High performance is electrifying.
Go for it.
High performance is explosive. High performance is ecstasy. If you've got it, join the high performance team. Meet a new breed of soldier. They're courageous.
Is there one of you here, just one, who has enough guts to volunteer to jump with me today? No, sir!
Well, sort of courageous.
They're trying to drive me crazy.
But definitely outrageous. They're at ease. The Satin Dolls. The Aces. The Shanghai Sheiks. The Chiefs. And the Bombers.
The rock and roll saga of intrepid and reformed gang members, right? Fighting a never-ending battle.
These are the kids who thought they owned the city. And this is the cop who changed their lives.
Come on, you wackos, knock it off!
Street kids become a new breed of undercover cops.
Jailbird squad. I think we can find them.
Special deputies.
Renegade.
Special deputies. You got somebody else do the job better?
They don't go by the book.
You're under arrest.
They're the toughest new team on the streets.
We'll handle it.
Nobody stops the renegades. You won't want to miss these 3 exciting new series on ABC. And with the biggest stars, the hottest stories, these are the upcoming movies. Take off on the world's first hypersonic passenger plane.
They've lost all controls to rocket thrust.
Torn from the Earth's atmosphere. Hundreds of people trapped in space.
Hold me, please.
Lauren Hutton and Lee Majors. Starflight, the plane that couldn't land. Richard Gere, living every man's fantasy. American gigolo. Parental discretion is advised. He thought he was in love with the perfect woman.
I love you.
And then he met her baby sister.
You sorry?
Suddenly, everything changed.
It's over between Marcia and me. I don't love her.
But I do.
Baby sister. Kiss the rich, pretty girls. Make them sigh. Hunt them down. And say goodbye. Someone's teaching them deadly lessons. What happens when a nuclear reactor goes haywire?
We have a serious condition.
What happens when the unthinkable happens?
There was a vibration.
Jane Fonda, Jack Lemmon, Michael Douglas.
I feel it.
The China Syndrome. It's coming. The ultimate adventure.
This is nuts.
Are they friend or foe?
Go away!
Richard Dreyfuss, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. ABC proudly presents Colleen McCullough's long-awaited best-selling novel, The Thornbirds, the most memorable love story of our time. 10 unforgettable hours of destiny, desire, denial. Christopher Plummer, Barbara Stanwyck, Rachel Ward, and Richard Chamberlain in the love story that defied both heaven and earth, The Thornbirds. Don't miss any of the excitement coming to ABC.
The top stories tonight from 10 News. The Queen arrives in San Diego in the morning. We'll have the latest on the royal visit and a dramatic recording of the night a San Diego police officer was killed.
We'll have the latest on a controversial plan to fight a deadly disease and show you an operation that some people say can help you live longer.
Fast Eddie has the sports and Captain Mike has the weather next on 10 News Nightcast.
Your Datsun dealers are celebrating George Washington's birthday right now with a smashing sale. Declare your independence from high prices. Your Datsun dealers are chopping their prices way down on the family-size Stanza, dependable Datsun pickups, and sporty Pulsars. Bring in your trade-in. No matter what shape it's in, it's worth more than you think during our sale. How big a sale?
By George, it's revolutionary.
See your nearby Datsun dealers before February 27th. They're driven to save you money.